There was once a man named Aarav who lived in a quiet village nestled between two great rivers. From a young age, he had been taught that life was about building a home, a family, and a legacy. His father, a respected bridge builder, had spent his life crafting the strongest, most beautiful bridges in the region. Aarav had inherited his father's skills and dreams. He wanted to build the grandest bridge the world had ever seen, one that would stand for generations. But life had other plans. One day, a wealthy merchant came to the village, offering a fortune to anyone who could build a bridge across the most treacherous part of the river. The river was unpredictable, calm one moment, violent the next. Many had tried and failed, but Aarav believed he was different. For months he worked tirelessly, pouring his heart and soul into the construction. He used the strongest wood, the finest stone, and the most intricate designs. The entire village watched in admiration as his bridge took shape. But just when it was near completion, a devastating storm struck. The river raged like never before, and in a single night, the bridge was destroyed. Everything Aarav had worked for, his time, his effort, his dreams, was washed away. Aarav fell into despair. He isolated himself, believing he had failed not just himself, but also his father's legacy. He wandered to the outskirts of the village, living in solitude, questioning everything. One evening, an old man with a long white beard approached him. "Why do you grieve, son?" he asked. Aarav, exhausted and broken, poured out his sorrow. "I gave everything I had and life took it away. My dream was destroyed and now I have nothing." The old man smiled gently and pointed to the ground. "Tell me, what do you see?" Aarav looked down. Just ashes and debris from the storm. "Look closer," the old man urged. Aarav knelt down and sifted through the remains. To his surprise, beneath the ashes, he found seeds, tiny, delicate, but alive. "Do you know what happens after a forest fire?" the old man asked. "Everything seems destroyed, but beneath the ashes, new life begins. The soil becomes richer, and the seeds that were once buried too deep now have the chance to grow." Aarav pondered the old man's words. For the first time in months, he felt a spark of something he had lost: hope. He returned to the village, but instead of trying to rebuild the same bridge, he took a different approach. He studied the river, learned its ways, and discovered that the key to building a lasting bridge was not in resisting the river's force, but in working with it. This time, he built a bridge that adapted to the river's flow, flexible yet strong. It became the greatest bridge in the region, lasting for generations. Years later, when Aarav became an old man, a young boy asked him, "How did you build something so strong?" Aarav smiled and replied, "By first losing everything." The fire that destroys is often the fire that reveals. Sometimes we must lose what we hold dear so we can discover what truly lasts. Moral of the story is, life will break you, but not to ruin you, only to rebuild you into something stronger. Every setback carries a hidden lesson, and sometimes what feels like the end is just the beginning of something greater.